Well, well, well. Welcome, brothers and sisters. Man. If she, name of this video is gonna be, if she didn't need you, she wouldn't be with you. This is the ideology, this is the mentality of the westernized female, the female failure. This is her mentality. If she doesn't need you, she would not be with you. Trust me. I just look at westernized relationships and I see that it's just basically mutually ensured destruction in most cases. Mutual ensured destruction. You got men who are living out these relationships, not realizing that, you gotta look across at that woman right now and realize that if she didn't need you, she wouldn't be with you. In the westernized woman's mind, she always believes that she could do better than you, that she has more options, that she got all these options. I mean, yes, she has options as far as sexual partners, but as far as men that's actually gonna keep them around, she has very few options. But you can't tell her this. In her mind, she always believes she could do better than you, and if not, she don't need you anyway. She could do bad all by herself. The westernized female, triple failure, single mother, overweight and overbearing, bad attitude, stank, funky vagina, most likely. Probably deeper than the damn sinkhole in the middle of the street somewhere. Failure. But in her mind, she believes that she's a dime piece. She's a prize to some dude. You would be lucky to get with this. This is what's going through her head when she's looking in the mirror in the morning with the weave and all that nasty, weave stinks. But if you in one of these relationships, I want you to look across at the woman that you with right now and realize that if she didn't need you for something, she would not be with you. 90% of you got to realize that you are not her first choice. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Denzel Washington, Cuba Gooding Jr., I don't know, one of these dudes is her favorite choice. I mean, that's her man. That's her choice. This is her reality. This is what she believes. She believes this wholeheartedly. And when she, sometimes when you look at it, when a woman is looking at you and you asking her, you gotta ask her, what you looking at? Actually, what she's thinking in the back of her mind is, look, man, I could do better than this nigga. I could do way better. He lucky. He lucky to have me. He got $1 million in the bank. So what? He lucky. I'm a prize. This is their mentality. And it reminds me of a saying, only in America. Even though the westernized mindset has permeated more than just America. It's we call it the westernized mentality because it has infected women all across the world. You know, when other women see the westernized female on TV or something, you know, they might get up in their feelings. They were like, yeah, you know, I wonder what that would be like. Because the BAW never tells you, you know, what it's actually like to, you know, wake up in the middle of the night when you hear something go bang, you know, or you hear some noise outside, you know, some gunshot, pop, 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 pop. You know, a lot of them live in the hood. And she's up in the house by herself with the kids. I mean, it's not really funny, but it is kind of funny though. But man, in her mind, if she did not need you for something, if she did not need you, she would not be with you. You men are utilitarian in nature. She does not love you. She is not even capable of loving you. I mean, these are the things that men have to come to terms with. She's not capable. You know that love that you feel for her? You know that, you know, when your heart genuinely goes out to her, and you know, you start feeling that simp nature rising up in you. You know, you see her down on her luck, you know, beat down. That she is not capable of that. When the roles are reversed, and you're in that situation, or if you're in a situation like that, she's seeing you as a utility. She's like, well, you know, I'll help him out, you know, because I believe that one day he gonna be helping me out. That's how she looks. I think that's how she thinks. She is cold and calculating. She is cold and calculating. Have you ever been talking to a woman and you notice, you know, a woman can just cut you off just like that, you know, just you know, you think everything is going smooth and everything. She'll just cut you off midstream. Like, hey, where you go? She'll ghost your ass for no apparent reason. Women are cold. Women can be cold. You like, I mean, and if you do that to her, she all up in her feelings. But she will literally ghost your behind. You know, you think you know this person, and all of a sudden you never hear from them again. You call their number, they done changed the damn number. They done blocked you. Your ass just got blocked. You know? Man. When a westernized woman talks about how she is going to submit to you or to a man, first of all, you can't believe any woman who says that. Oh, I'm gonna submit to a man if he got a certain amount of money. I mean, first of all, you just please take this advice. Take this advice home with you. Take this to heart. If a woman cannot become submissive. A woman cannot become submissive. You know, just understand this. She can't become submissive. She's either submissive. This is why women are supposed to be submissive from when they're very young. They're supposed to be taught this from a very young age. You don't just become submissive. You can't just say, "Oh, he got a bunch of money. Oh, I need to find a man that's worthy of me submitting to him." What the hell? What the hell kind of man is that? Obviously, she means money. She means that I told you, she's cold and calculating. She is cold and calculating. She doesn't see things as you see things. She doesn't love as you love. You know, men have to get this out of their minds. Get this out of their heads and stop acting like men and women are the same. They are not your equals. And they have an agenda. When you coming at them, you know, and you know, a woman clearly can see your agenda. I mean, most men's agenda It's just getting in the woman's drawers. You know, they're a lot of these ready-made families just came about because he slipped up. You know what I mean? She bust some holes in the condom, or the condom busted, or you know, he was just being a dumb buffoon. You know, just being willy-nilly with his penis. You know? But like I said, man, if she didn't need you, she wouldn't be with you, man. She wouldn't be with you. She's not capable of the love that you think she's capable of. I told you this, man. I mean, many brothers have probably told you this, but you know, I just care about your well-being, man. I don't want to see another black man down at the courthouse getting his ass raked over the coals by the family courts, you know, or the divorce court, because he just thought, you know, she the one, man. She the one, man. A woman could spot your bullshit from a mile away. A woman can spot all of that shit you got going on from a mile away, man. She's not dumb. This is why, you know, the best advice I could give you about these failures, or women in general, is to tell the truth, man. Be truthful, be honest with them. You know, if you can't tell a woman, if you can't tell a woman the truth, then she don't deserve to be with you, man. You know, if you can't tell her the truth, then she don't deserve to be with you. Just tell her, hey, man, I'm not trying to be in no relationship right now. You know, I'm just out here kicking it. You know, don't be lying to them. Don't be like, yeah, you know, I'm looking for a relationship, and you know, I'm trying to all this and all that. You know, I'm trying to get married, trying to have some kids. And don't be telling no woman, I mean, I don't be cheating. I ain't no cheater. I don't be cheating. I don't cheat on no woman. I'm loyal. This is the biggest mistake you can make in your life, man. This is the biggest mistake. Why you think the world is the way it is? It's because some stupid ass man told some woman that, you know, he would never cheat on her, or she was the only one, or all of these fake ass romanticized notions about what a relationship is supposed to be. You know, y'all are, you know, a lot of men have watched too many cartoons, you know, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Romeo and Juliet, all of these romanticized notions about what a relationship is supposed to be. This is not your culture. Yeah, you know, you're practicing somebody else's culture, and then they're like, then they got you subscribing to some type of monogamous bullshit. They have you subscribing to it. You know, they don't even have to tell you to subscribe to it. You just do it. You do it to yourself. Then when you end up messing with some other woman, you wonder why, you know, your tires get slashed, you know, she calling up your job, getting you fired, you know, your all your clothes is outside on the front lawn on fire, you know. You wonder why all of this stuff happens. You wonder why she, you know, as soon as you get another woman, she taking you immediately going down to the child support office. You know? Y'all wonder why this stuff happens. And I know that, you know, I'm trying to warn brothers before they get themselves caught up. Do not lie to these females. Don't lie to no woman, you know. That's gonna get you in, you know, that lying is gonna get you in more trouble than telling the truth ever would. You know, just tell them the truth. If they don't want to deal with you because you were honest with them, then they're not worthy of you. they're not worthy to deal with you. I mean, because that's setting a precedent for your the rest of your relationship. If you can't tell her the truth, then if you gotta lie to her about, basic things, then you're gonna have to lie to her about big things. She obviously can't handle the truth. And the simp male is the problem. The simp male is the problem. The simp male stands against manhood. The simp male runs when he sees some tears coming out one of these buffoons' faces. His heart goes out to him. He drops his guard. I mean, his heart goes out to her, and the confusion ensues. The man's life goes to shit. So, as I stated, brothers, if she, this is the mentality of the westernized female, is that she needs you for something. If she's with you, she needs you for something. If she has a perfect world being strong and independent. If she got all the money she needs, she got her own crib, her own house, she paying her bills, she doing this and that, and she really doesn't have no need for you. That's why I said if you don't need a man, you won't get one. You gets no man. She, in her mind, she good. She might need some. This is why they choose disposable Negroes on their dresser. This, some booty call Negro. He's good for a booty call. Sometimes they be feeling, they be like, oh, it does get lonely at night. I just need somebody to come over and spend the night. She needs you. She needs you for something, A lot of you are in relationships just to be the protector. She could provide for herself. You just the protector. She just needs somebody over there in the middle of the night. She's literally crafted a relationship around the protection aspect of a man. She's crafted a relationship for the protection. And a lot of you are just gonna be in these relationships not even understanding why you there, man. You're like, damn, what? She needs something. Oh, she needs somebody to talk to. She needs companionship. I don't know too many men who sit around and just be talking all damn day. I mean, black males do sometimes, but I don't know too many of them because I'm one of them. And I don't hang around dudes that just all they do is talk. But that's what these failures don't understand. A lot of these failures think you're women. They think you're women. They think you are supposed to be talking to them. Like, I don't know. How many women have you been with that you just love? You just can't wait to talk to her. You just can't wait. It's just been eating you up. You just gotta be talking and talking. I mean, I understand you talk to your woman, but you ain't talking to her like that. You're like, look, all right, I don't know what you're talking about, but this, as soon as you walk in the door, she want to talk. She needs somebody to talk to. She needs you for something. She needs you for something. You got that good D. Sometimes she need, women get horny just like men. I mean, even more horny. You know, women get horny just like men. Some women are just horny all day long. They just know how to hide it. But women get horny just like men. And some of you dudes just represent a disposable penis. You know, she doesn't need you for all that. She don't need you. She like you go to some of these online dating profiles, right? And you'll see a woman's profile. They'll be like, I got my own car, got my own house, got my own crib, I got my own this, I got my own that. You know, I got my own job. You know, I don't need no man. I need a man for me. You know? I need a man for me. I got kids. I got several kids. I need a man for me. What is that? What is she trying to say? What is she telling you? She needs a man for her. She needs you for something. You know? She needs you for something. You a utilitarian in nature. The westernized female is not, nurturing. She's not nurturing. She's self-centered. She's delusional. She's narcissistic. She's delusional. She's, she's just wicked all around. She practices witchcraft. She wears weave all up in her head. I mean, I'll be watching what's the Phil and Vi show channel, and he has this one chick, Nikki Dillard. That this chick, that it is so. I don't know how to describe it. How do you describe a black first female who wears weave? How do you describe that? I mean, they sit around, they talk about black power this and the white man that and the white man this, but you just look at that weave in her head. I mean, you blacker than the blackest female, and you blacker than the blackest female, and your ass wear weave. I mean, I just don't get it. And not just any weave. It's just like this overflowing, nasty looking. I mean, weave stinks. It's nasty. This shit is nasty. It's gross. It is gross. I mean, just the way it looks. It's gross. You know? It looks nasty. I don't know. That's just me. It looks nasty. Especially like when you got it all the way down to your shoulders and it's puffy, it's wide, I mean, look at that, and you got your hand, you got your finger, and you running it through the side of your hair, trying to move it out your face. That is gross. That is I mean, I want to throw up when I see that. That is nasty. I mean, I don't know how you black dudes can deal with it. How do you hit a woman? How do you have sex with a woman who wears weave? I don't know how you men do it, unless you just hitting it from the back and you staying back from the weave or something like, I can't, this is gross. It looks like an animal or something on top of your head, man. But hey. Sometimes, I mean, she won't say she needs you to pull her hair. Bet you she won't say that. I need you to pull my hair. Ah, Lord. Man. If she don't need your ass though, man, she probably ain't gonna be with you, man. She needs you for something. You are utilitarian in nature. Rarely, and I mean rarely, I mean probably 5% of the time, is it about some love thing. And even if it is about love, it's misguided love. It's misguided. It doesn't deal with reality. It doesn't deal with the realities of life, your damn humanity. of you as a person. It does not deal with that. It's always some weird romanticized notion, some fairy tale ass bullshit. I mean, look at the coronavirus. The coronavirus has exposed so many of these relationships. Like all of these stars and all of these, basketball players and football players, all of these relationships are falling apart because they finally realized that the relationship wasn't about shit anyway. It wasn't about any kind of love. It was built on a fabrication. A lot of these women built these relationships off the fact that off attention. They needed attention, and they were going to be able to get the most attention by making a sex tape. And when that didn't get them enough attention, how can I top that? I made a sex tape. I was on Instagram taking booty pics. That wasn't enough. Oh, I'm asleep with this rapper. Oh, that wasn't enough attention. I'm a marry him. I'm gonna get married, to one of these stars or football players. That's gonna give me even more attention. And I'm gonna get money. I'm gonna have a lot of money and a lot of garbage. A lot of useless ass trinkets, purses and shoes, and I don't know. I don't know. Money has never been that important to me. I mean, once you get a certain amount of money, money no longer is important. I'm gonna just tell you this: if you've never had a bunch of money before, if you ever had a bunch of money, after you get a bunch of it, money is no longer important. It's like, so what? As long as you living within your means. Now, if you living outside your means and you gonna constantly be trying to top yourself, you already got a house, but what you gonna do is you gonna go and try to get a bigger house with a mortgage on it. Now you caught up in that money thing again. You caught up in the damn delusions of money. And then, as the Bible says, it's the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. You trapped inside the money. It's just become a trap for you. But I mean, these women, they do this for attention. They do this for money. They do this and the money is just gonna get them more attention. I got this Prada bag. I got this DKNY. I got this Fendi. I got this Gucci. It is insane. It is the dumbest shit ever. But like I said, if she don't need you for something, she would not be with you. You got to remember that. You got to take that into account. You gotta look over at the woman that you're with right now and be like, if this bitch didn't need something, would she even be with me? Would she even be here? She'd probably be with that other nigga James or something. What is it that I'm providing that she needs right now? Because basically some of y'all about to price yourselves out the game. You know what I mean? You about to spend so much money on the chick that she no longer needs you. Then she gonna replace your ass with her other boo. You ever notice how sometimes a woman will leave you for some weird ass nobody? You like, huh? You like, damn. What happened? I mean, shit, not gonna leave me for that weird ass dude. Hey, that dude has something that she needed. Something that you wasn't giving her. You might have been giving her all the money and stuff, but you wasn't giving her enough attention, see, because you was out there working hard, getting that money up so you could spoil her with the money. But then, she got all the clothes and the house and the cars and shit. That shit is boring, but you ain't never home to take her out. So then James come along, and he like, yeah, baby, you so pretty, you so fine, blah, blah, blah. I love you, you fine as wine. And then you find yourselves by yourselves, wonder what had happened was You know, these women are not genuine. They were not raised to be wives. They were not raised to be wives, man. You men have to realize, man, you bargaining with the devil, man. You playing games with your life. You know, if she don't need you for something, she will not be with you. You know what I mean? I told you a woman is like a train. I mean, a woman is like a passenger on a train, and the man is the train. And the minute you stop moving, she getting off the train, dude. She getting off. You know? She just a passenger right now. She on the train, she kicking it, you know, it's a nice smooth ride. Once she get to her destination though, she's out of there, man. She's off the train. That's what it tells you, man. You men gotta always, when you in a relationship, your relationship gotta always be moving. You gotta always be moving. You gotta be always. I mean, and these women are never satisfied. You ever notice that these women are never happy? They're never happy. Like, you could do whatever and she won't be happy. Some of these women are never happy. The vast majority, I would say. Never happy. Will have everything in the world going for them and will sit around and nitpick over the one thing that they don't have. You know? Like I said, man. I mean, I'm not telling you. I mean, I'm just telling you so you understand. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you so you understand. Understand the nature of the failure. The westernized female failure. She is a failure. And she just doesn't realize it yet. She doesn't realize how she's failed. She doesn't realize how she failed. But when she hit that wall, and trust me, you got to remember that women outnumber men. Women outnumber us. So every time a man hits the wall, hits his wall, which it's hard for a man to hit the wall. But you know, a man could be going into his at least 70s. You know, but a woman, you know, when she hits the wall, when one man hits the wall, 10 women hit the wall. 10. So what we have in society is a bunch of women hitting the wall. Bunch. Like splat. Like all over the place. Splat, 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 splat. All over the place. And then you have the younger females coming up at the same time. So while they're hitting the wall, the younger females are coming up at the same time. This is her failure. This is what you didn't realize. I mean, what a precarious situation to find yourself in. You know? And when you hit the wall, this shit can be devastating, man. Women start going crazy. They start doing wild things. This is why you don't be telling women that, you know, you love them and they the only one and all this other bullshit, man. That shit can get you killed, man. These women are psychologically unstable. That stuff could get you killed. You just seen the one basketball player, football player, Negro. Wife pulled the gun out on him because he was out there, you know, having sex with his brother. Well, what kind of black man has sex with his brother? That's some weird shit right there, man. I mean, what, you was having sex with your brother? Damn, that's some new shit right there. I don't want to have sex with my brother in the room. That's wrong, man. Man, that must be some real tight family networking going on right there. That's some real good networking right there, because it's a little bit too much for me. You know, but anyway, brothers, like I said, man, be aware of the female. Be aware, man. Be aware of the female, man. Be aware. On that note, I want to say Peace. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you think. Get on the 5 steps and adopt the moral code.